Okay, Taurus. So what's important for you in the month of April? We have the Six of Swords. So very interesting here. Now, I just feel that, Taurus, for you, slow and steady wins the race. You're not afraid to take a chance, okay? You're not afraid to risk something, but you have to know all of the implications. You have to understand all the details. So people can underestimate you. They may not think, that Taurus person, whatever, they stay in that same situation, same relationship, same job. But don't ever underestimate a Taurus, because you are highly, highly, highly determined and ambitious. And when you make up your mind to do something, you're going to do it no matter what. So that's what I feel is happening for you, Taurus. You can see here there's a trampoline and you can see a shadow. There's a person here looking over the edge of a building or whatever, from a height, considering taking the plunge, considering jumping to this new destination. It's important for you to know that you are going to have the support that you need before you jump. You're not going to just jump in a foolish, impulsive time. You have to know that you're backed up. You've got to know that your ducks are in a row. So this could be your family. This could be your friends. I feel that you are sniffing out new opportunities for yourself. You have goals, you have dreams, you have timelines. You're on a mission of some sort, and you don't always disclose all of your inner workings, because this is your mind. This is a sword. This is how you are thinking. You're thinking very thoroughly about your goals. You're at a 6. You've invested thought into this. This isn't something that's just happened. You're really starting to consider taking this plunge, Taurus. And I'm excited for you. And don't let anyone judge you based on how you operate. Your sign does its thing in its own way. You're your own person. You have to feel like the timing is right. Yes, you may be a little cautious, maybe a little overcautious to some people. But this is how you operate, and you will get there. So no one should ever doubt you, because you are thinking something through here. You are looking at new opportunities. And I just feel that you're not going to do this impulsively, irrationally, overly emotionally, not until you have thought it through. Maybe 1,000 times. I don't know. And I feel also that, it's been a struggle to get to this point, to the 6 of Swords, this change, this move to a new job, to a new relationship, to a new home, whatever it is, it has not been easy for you. And this is a card of encouragement that, yes, you're not there yet, whatever this issue is, but you are starting to move into a little bit more peace. You're starting to feel like, okay, I can do this. And this coincides exactly with what you are valuing and identifying with. We have the Death card. The Death card to me isn't a physical death. It is a change. This is a metamorphosis. This is you. You have been in this cocoon, nesting, resting, nurturing yourself, doing what you got to do to make yourself stronger. And you're starting to come out of this. You're like, okay, it could be, this is spring, the flowers are in blossom. You're ready for this change. You're identifying with this change. You're sensing that the timing is approaching. And I don't feel that yes, I do feel that there may be a little nerves associated with this, okay? I'm not saying that you're just like yippee skipping, because change is difficult for a fixed sign. But I feel that you are a little more open right now to this. I feel that you're embracing this. You're accepting this new cycle, this new phase. It could be the sign of Scorpio. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. And I also feel, Taurus, that you're realizing that in order to become this beautiful butterfly that you truly are, things have to change. Habits have to change. Mindsets might have to change. Thought processes have to change. You understand, to attain your goals, things have to shift. And this is also the process of if someone or something in your life is no longer serving your highest good, your purpose, your best, your dreams and goals, you're more willing to change and to take a new inspired approach. It's like there's this fresh newness of spring, of new energy coming to you. And there may be some resistance, like the old kind of wants to stay tucked in that cocoon, doesn't want to come out. Just know that's okay. That's normal. Just be patient with yourself. Be patient with this process. You don't have to be perfect. The fact that you're growing, the fact that you're making these shifts is beautiful. And try to remain open and trust that there's something bigger than yourself that's protecting you, that's guiding you, that's leading you, that this is for your good. And if it's uncomfortable, you're growing. The card also has a warning that when we fear this change, we could delay progress and we could also miss opportunities. So it is a powerful time for you. Okay, possible distraction, illusion, or doubt. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign. This could be you, Taurus, or it could be a Virgo or Capricorn. The Page of Pentacles, this is a younger person. It can also be someone that is bringing you information. You may be looking to get information. You're wanting an answer to something. The card here is a warning to be cautious. It may be that you receive news, you receive information about someone, and you're not sure if you can trust them. You're not sure if you can trust this person, if it's good, valid advice. This could be just you doubting yourself. This person generally acts very cautiously in what they do. They like to think things through until you can't think anymore. You see all these wheels churning. So the temptation could be here to overthink yourself, to just not allow your mind to calm down and to be too cautious, and you also could be waiting on some news that's important to you. And you feel that you have to really dissect this information. You need to know if this is valid. There's something you need to understand, and maybe you're not getting it in a timely manner, but there are messages of information and you only can determine what you're going to do with this information and how you're going to use it. Okay, so this is quite interesting as far as the path for you to take, the plans to be made. We have the Queen of Swords. So Taurus, something here you're going to have to compete for. And it's almost like this is encouraging you to compete. This is encouraging you to not back down. I feel that this could be in your work environment. It could be family, relationship. This is you using your intellect and your mind. And this is someone that can give you a run for their money, run for your money. It could be a woman, obviously. It could be a single woman. She could be vindictive. She could be cunning and very sharp with her words. And so this might be someone that you're kind of in a tug of war with, where, you're kind of going back at each other with words, and you're just going to have to be very careful with the things you say. And this could relate also to the information that you're receiving. I feel that being cautious about sharing information with this person, and it could be a man, it could be someone in your life, that you just have to be careful what information you share. Maybe someone doesn't need to know all of the details about your life. They don't need to, and this could be someone that's a friend. It could be someone that's close to you, but maybe right now they're not going to understand your point of view. It's going to be more of a rivalry. There's going to be more competition. Maybe they'll be jealous of you, they don't want you to be doing certain things. And so it's going to feel like this constant tug of war with this person. The other message of this card is they can be sharp with their words, and it can be painful. And so to not argue, unless you have to say, be careful with what you say. Only say what's necessary. Realize there's a competitive energy here. There's a competitive spirit. You might be competing for something similar. And so less is sometimes more. And this person could push your buttons. There might be a point you're patient, and then you're like, I just can't take it anymore. I have to tell this person off. But don't do that. Realize the situation that you're in. Realize you're dealing with someone here that knows their stuff and that is looking for an argument, is looking to get feisty. So that could definitely be related to this information that you need to be cautious with who you share it with, or information that you're finding out, because you're in a competitive environment in some situation here. And if you're trying to move forward, you have to be careful with that. Okay, so let's look at the right attitude to have towards yourself and others, Taurus. We have the wheel of life, the wheel of fortune. This is representative of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. And this is correlating to me to the death card, because when you have the wheel of life, the wheel of fortune, you're at this place where you are the creator. You are the master of your destiny. And it's time to step back and look at every area of your life, every slice of the pie, and to realize you're in control. It's your input that matters. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It doesn't matter, if they're jealous of you or whatever. Don't worry about anyone else. Worry about your world. This is about you taking control. This is about you evaluating what is working for you and what is not, what needs tweaking, what needs changing, looking at the big picture of your life, looking at your goals and deciding where you're going to put your time. Where are you going to put your energy? Who are you going to spend your hours with? Who are you going to allow in these parts and areas of your life? What is no longer serving you and no longer working for you? So I'm just getting that, there's going to be people that want to push your buttons, Taurus. Like, I just get that. You want peace and calm and tranquility and love and harmony. And so, but you have to realize that you have big goals, you have dreams, you have ambitions, and other people may try to fight you on that. So you have to take charge and to be the leader in your life and decide where you're going from here outside of influence of anyone else. And the wheel is also, everyone is going through something. And to see that and to know that, and even if what other people look like, they may have it all together. The wheel goes up and down. We all have kind of highs and lows, and to realize that time and chance and situations affect everybody. So I just feel like taking a step back and having like an unbiased, objective view of not only your own life, but also of other people's lives is going to be helpful this month. Okay, so by the end of the month, we're dealing with the moon. So this is where I'm saying that someone has been messing with you, Taurus. And you're like, what, can't we just all get along? I just want to chill in the meadow and look at flowers and, have a nice little grass meal. This is your subconscious. This is the illusions of the night. You're shifting, you're changing, you're transforming. And what happens when we grow, Taurus, is that the things that are buried in the deep recesses of our mind are going to come out. And they often appear to be far scarier than they really are. Fear, false evidence appearing real. You're going to be at this place where you're trying to understand what is real from what is not. I feel like you might be having more dreams. You might be having more visions. You might be having more premonitions. There could be a female or a mother. Your intuition is going to be heightened. And you know what? Don't fight this. There's times where we want to fight this. Like, we don't want to feel all this stuff. If things are coming up for you, there's a reason for it. It's going to show you something. Try to embrace it and learn and understand. We all have these shadows. And the only way to move forward is to face them, to not run from them, to not be afraid of them. And also, where you're at, you're in process. I feel like you're in progress or you're in process. And it may not be time to jump to conclusions. You may need to step back from situations and let things calm down, let things simmer down, take time out to journal, to go for a hike. You don't have to have all the answers overnight. If you're feeling overwhelmed emotionally, it's a time to pull back, a time to pull in the reins, try to understand what messages are coming forth, and to know that there's generally, when you have the moon, there's more than meets the eye. Something is not being shown to you. There's things in the dark that you can't see. And so you have to give it time and space before you will be able to see what is real and what is just a part of your imagination. You could also be dealing with a water sign. You've got Scorpio here, you've got Pisces here. So I feel that you're making progress, Taurus. I feel that you're definitely going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, but it's for your good and you can trust this process. And I feel that you're going to learn a lot about yourself and those in your life this month. Okay, so this is going to wrap up your Law of Attraction reading for April. Now let's get started with your general love reading for April. All right, Taurus, so love, expectations, hopes, fears. We have the King of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you, this is your energy. You are thinking very clearly about love. You're thinking very clearly about your love life. You're not a fool when it comes to love. You're pretty dang smart. You're pretty dang sharp. You can size up situations very quickly. You can size up people. You can see it before it happens. You like already kind of know the outcome because you're just so observant of human nature and human character. You are understanding either your loved one or love in general or where you are at very quickly. You're grasping things with your mind. Your mental faculties are very sharp when it comes to love this month. And you're knowledgeable. I almost feel, Taurus, that people are coming to you for advice about love. They're like, this person has a good head on their shoulders. Like, I know that they're trustworthy. I know that they speak truthfully. They see things from an objective point of view, and they're very knowledgeable. I feel that you're being very honest and upfront in love. And this could be whether you're in a relationship, and it could also be what you desire in a relationship. You know, someone that can speak to you, Taurus, someone that is eloquent with their words, someone that communicates beautifully is a turn on. This is something that you value. Communication is important to you, how your lover communicates. Someone that's intelligent and that is very good with their mind could be very attractive. It could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you've got your sights on, that you're dealing with, that you're interested in. But regardless, you know, I just feel, Taurus, that you are in a very good place, whether you're in a relationship or not. You are looking to do things in the right way. You want to be fair. You're not out to hurt anyone. You're not out to like be vindictive. Your goal is to look at all sides of a situation, to consider perspectives, not just your own. Like, you realize that other people have different thought processes, and you want the truth. At the end of the day, you want the truth about your relationship, about where you stand. That is what you're looking for, clarity. You're not about playing games. You're not about being in the dark or letting someone else be in the dark. And this is a beautiful energy. This is someone that's moral. It's someone that has high standards for themselves and the relationship. And I also feel that, you want to take the high road. Like, you're willing to do the best thing for your partner or for your relationship, even if it's hard, even if it, means foregoing desire right now. And if you're not in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship, like, you're not going to settle. You're okay being alone. You're okay being independent. You will stand by your principles, just like this king. You've got your sword of truth, and you're going to wait for that right person. You're going to wait for that person that you respect, that's right. Okay, so let's look at the challenge or the obstacle. We do have the Two of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, and I did pick up a water energy in the general reading. So a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Now, when we look at the Two of Cups, obviously this is kind of an ideal situation. This is like when there's perfect harmony, there's perfect connection, there's a truce, there is a mutual attraction between two people. So if this is the challenge, it could be that either you or your partner is very independent at this time. Maybe they're too independent for your liking. Maybe this is the goal. You want this Two of Cups energy. You want to be equal. You want to be mutual. You're striving for this, and you're striving to work hard to attain this connection, this joined connection with another. And this could also be if you're single. This is also really the energy of establishing a partnership of some type. You may be looking for more commitment from your partner, or you want to take things to the next level, like marriage or living together. And maybe you already are married, Taurus, and you're just trying to get along with this person more. Like, you see the bigger picture. Like, there's no point in arguing. There's no point in butting heads. You really genuinely want to work together with this person. You want to kind of come to that place where you see eye to eye, and you want to share. You want to help each other. And so, Taurus, either you or your partner or the person that you're trying to have the situation with could be fighting against this energy, could be fighting against this union and this harmony. For others of you, the Two of Cups, if that is the challenge, you could be trying to heal a situation, because once again, I feel that you're trying to think morally and rightly and justly. And so the challenge could be healing some type of severed relationship, and trying to bring together opposing viewpoints. Maybe you're here and your partner's there and you're trying to bring you guys back together. You want that person back in your life. For others of you, it could be like letting bygones be bygones. Maybe you've had a rift or a challenge in between you, and just letting go of the pain and the hurt, because it is related to the emotions, and just letting go, that could be a challenge as well. Lastly, I'm kind of picking up, Taurus, that, when you have the King of Swords as the main energy, even though it's cool, crisp, intellectual, intelligent, it's a very cool energy. It's aloof, it's cold, it's independent, it's not overly emotional. And some of you are doing this because you've been hurt. Some of you are protecting your heart with your intellect. And, you're just not open to this right now, or you're having a hard time being open to such an emotional, one-on-one, intimate connection. It's like, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you quote unquote want to do, but you've been hurt in the past. And so you're still working on trusting. You're still working on finding that right person to where you can feel you can open your heart to. You just may not be ready, Taurus, to share your emotions with this person just yet. Maybe they're pushing you like, open your heart, open up, here I am. And you're just like, they're like, open your heart, I'm right here. And you're like, I'm not ready for this yet. But I have to say, Taurus, by the end of April, we're having some pretty nice energy coming through. We have the Empress. And what's cool is this is ruled by Venus, and that is the planet of your sign. So, Taurus, that's like imperfect timing because your birthday's coming up. And so that makes perfect sense to me. You are going to continue to pursue your element. Your element is going to come forth by the end of the month, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, whatever. Beautiful energy, feminine, full bloom, abundance, nature, full on sensual, enjoying all the sensual pleasures of life. This is the card of the mother. So you could be becoming a mother, wanting to become a mother. You're going to be about nourishing life, bringing beauty to life, bringing beauty to your relationships. And if you're single, bringing beauty to yourself, having pride in your appearance, having pride in your own pleasures of life, enjoying all the wonderful things that are surrounding you, beautifying things around you. Expressing tenderness, your heart is going to soften by the end of the month. And you can tell here, she has more than enough. So whether you're in a relationship or you're single, Taurus, you're going to be enjoying yourself, and you will have more than enough of whatever that is in your life to have pleasure from. It is, I'm not going to lie, this is a sensual card. It's a sexual card. It could be giving and receiving pleasure to those around you, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You might start focusing more on your body. You might want to, work out more, or just nourish yourself more by what you eat, taking better care of yourself, whatever that is that's going to help you radiate this beautiful inner joy and beauty. I mean, she's illuminating pink, loving energy and joy. So that's going to be the energy that, in your relationships and just on yourself that's coming for you. I feel that you're going to embrace who you are in your relationships. And that's one of the things I love about you, Taurus, and I know people do, is that you accept yourself. You feel good in who you are. You don't pretend, and you enjoy your own beauty. You enjoy your own self-expression. And that makes you very attractive to other people. So you might also get outdoors. You might go for a hike, go for a trip, get in nature with your, go on a date with your significant other or yourself. So I think, honestly, Taurus, you have a great month ahead of you in regards to love. I mean, your card is up, your birthday's coming up, your energy's up. There might be a little tweaking here and there, but overall, there's love circling around you very strongly.